All right. Should be good here in just a moment. Says we're live. The 1-1 count here to Crawford. Crawford, Rodriguez, Raleigh, Ariza Reyna, Garver, Polanco, Solano, Moore, and Williamson. Crawford gets hit by the pitch. That's a bad start. 1 on, nobody out. Let's hope for like a line out DP or something. Top 1 on. Ooh, gotta skip that. Heads. All right, here we go. Here's Julio Rodriguez. He recently just took himself out of the All-Star game, making Randy Arozarena an All-Star. Ball 1 inside. That's what it was. Okay. 2-0. Uh-oh. What is this? A wild Skubal. What's up, Lions? First and only chatter. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. It does help out the stream quite a bit. Gets more people in here. Helps the stream perform better. Does a whole bunch. Hey, they'll get the first out of the inning, though. That'll be a force out. They'll get the guy at second. Rodriguez beats out the double play throw. 1 on, 1 out. Here's the big dumper, Cal Raleigh, with, 36 home runs? 35? Some unbelievable number for a pre-All-Star break. This is like Bonds, McGuire, Sosa steroid era chase numbers. What's up, JD? Pretty crazy. 0-1, but he's also a good shot to hit it into a DP here if we get him to hit it on the ground. Just help out with some likes if you don't feel like chatting, which is everybody so far, except for 2 people, kind of. That'll be the second out of the inning, at least. Maybe 2. Hey, that'll be a double play. Just what we needed to get out of the inning. All right, good first inning for Skubal. All right, no worries, no panic. Bottom of the first coming up. Keith, Torres, and Perez do up. We get the big dumper to ground into 2. Keith, Torres, Perez, Green, Torkelson, McKinstry at the All-Star, Dingler, Meadows, and Baez do up here in the bottom of the second. 0-0. You can go to the tvApp.to. You can go to MLB66.ir. You can go to a number of ways to watch. You can also, figure it out. You can always see if Apple TV is offering free trials. All right, 0-0. We'll go to the bottom of the first. We'll see if we can get something going. Does it cost money? The 2 ways I said no. The tvApp.to, no, it doesn't. Neither does MLB66.ir. They shouldn't anyway. What's up, Gibbs? Keith, Torres, and Perez do up here in the bottom of the first. 10-0 Mariners. Skubal got shelled in the first. This game began at 6:05. Gibbs, you're a little late. That's okay, though. They batted around on Skubal. Ariza Reyna hit a slam. Moore hit a slam. And then a solo homer by Williamson, and Crawford got him out of there. At least 1 or 2. Game began an hour and 10 minutes ago. Skubal threw 91 pitches in the first inning. It was a terrible start. 5 minutes, quarters. It took about 2 hours. Your team won 52-19. Oh, your Roblox won 52-9. Okay, hell yeah. That's good, though, JD. It sounds like you had a good-ass day on the Roblox game. What's up, Tom? Nice to see you. Ball 1 to Keith. Tigers rocking the Motor City Blues. Their City Connects. Yeah. He hit the first guy, threw 3 pitches to Julio and got him to like ground out. And then on like the second pitch to Cal, he got a fucking ground ball double play. It was a very efficient inning for a hit pitch and like throwing like 4 strikes maybe. 1-2. Castillo is the pitcher, by the way. This is a pretty good pitcher, so. First game of this season. Oh, nice. That's a good way to open up the season, JD, for your team. And Keith strikes out 1 away. Here's Torres. Keith decides to just watch strike 3. One away. Here's Torres. I believe he is the race, yeah. He's one of the better pitchers in baseball. Why are they not pitching? Did something happen? Did we beat out a throwout? Did their catcher drop strike 3? No, he didn't. Okay. 0-1. This little guy looks glitched out today. It's 0-2 to Torres. You had a game-winning pick. Well, if you win 52-19, you don't really have a game-winning pick. Game-ending pick, sure. 1-2. But winning, that would indicate that the score wasn't 52-19. Two to Torres. Isn't it cool to be able to say a bunch of 2s to Torres? I'm telling you, say it out loud. Say 2-2 to Torres. Fouled away. We'll get another 2-2. It could have been weighted funny. True, Gibbs. True. Well, game ending almost sack. You're a D lineman. Nice. Okay. 2-2. Will we see a big hit? Torres will foul another pitch away. We'll see another 2-2. Nice at-bat here by Torres. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. You're a right defensive tackle. Nice. Is that one of your favorite football positions? 3-2. Nice job. Way to work it full by Glaber. Started down 0-2, worked it full. 8 pitch coming up. Got a payoff pitch here. Hell yeah, Glaber Torres will draw a walk. So 1 on, 1 out here for the Tigers. We'll see what Wenzel Perez does, batting from the left side. It's your favorite position? Oh, is running back? Oh, okay. Why don't you play running back on the team? Or is it one of them things where it's like it's a whole bunch of people and that's the position you got was defensive tackle? Yeah, Torres is a good battler. That's a good walk. Good long at bat. Drew him up to 12. Fouled away, it's 0-1. It would be cool if Perez could come up and just wallop a ball here. Set us off on a really nice tone right away. Swinging strike 2. Good 96 up in the zone. Couldn't catch up. Let's see how Perez does with an 0-2 count. He takes ball 1. . Do 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 do. Throw up, easy hit. Here we go, Perez. Here we go, clap, clap. That's a really tight ball to take, but we'll take it 2-2. Yeah, that's what you want to do, Phil. That's what the Tigers usually do. We're kind of a team that draws up pitch count because we don't hit starters very well. We hit bullpen pretty good, but like starters, just for whatever reason, give us fits all game. Probably, I don't know why that actually is. Like we'll run into some good ass relievers and just beat the dog shit out of them. It's actually kind of weird. It's like, oh, cool, Class A, we'll blow a save off him, and then Cade Smith will beat him into death. Like, that usually doesn't happen to those two receivers or to those two relievers. But the Tigers will just be like, yeah, that's fine. Big guy who's never blown it, and Tigers just fucking blow it on it, like make him blow a game. It's like, oh, that's weird. By the way, we'll have a 2-2 coming up again. Damn. Hopefully that's a fly out and not a ground out. Nope, he grounds into a double play. What a terrible runner Perez is. Ultimately embarrassing for Perez to not beat that out. Larez. Arena, Garver, and Polanco do up here in the top of the second. 0-0 score. Don't know how he doesn't beat that play out. I'm going to be real honest with you. He's way too fast to have been doubled up there. That's a really poor effort by Mr. Perez. I can't wait for Kerry Carpenter to come back. That's why I'm not a big fan of the guy. Like, shit like that, I don't know what it is. It's like, why didn't you beat that out? 99% of people with your speed beat out an infield single. Beat out a double play. You're like the third fastest guy on the team. I've seen Torkelson beat out balls to second base in a double play. I don't know about that. Julio Rodriguez beat out a double play on a ball hit directly. The guy basically touched second base. I don't even think Javi flipped it to anybody. I think he just straight took it and didn't have enough to beat him. And I get it. Julio's a lot faster than Perez. Not by much. I don't know. I hate when I see a fast player get doubled up. That just screams laziness to me. Like if Dingler got doubled up, whatever, you know. Fucking Javi at this big age, Colt Keith at this age, Torres. You know, I don't really, you know, sometimes you double up. But when it's a guy like Wenzel Perez, it's like, come on, man. Really? Like Zach McKinstry somehow hits into a double play. It's like, really? Of all people? All right. One of like the fastest guys in the league, Zach, but what's up, Eric? Yeah, and it's not every player. It's only very hyper-specific guys, and it usually denotes that they didn't really try to beat it out. That's all. And that's a little obnoxious when it's like, you got the speed to beat that out. But I also don't really know if he could have also hit a piss missile at the guy. It could have been like 130 off the, you know, it could have been upwards of 100 off the bat. And if that's the case, then it's like, well, he might have just had no actual shot. Like, let's see what we got. He probably should have beat that out. That'll be the first out of the inning there. It went to second base. No, and I kind of get it. It's just 91 isn't really that hard of a hit ball. And I get to second base, it's a lot harder to beat that out for whatever. But they do have Crawford at shortstop, so it is a lot. You know what? I'll retract that actually. If anyone's going to cause some fuckery for a fast player in a double play, it's probably going to be Crawford. Yeah, and it was from Polanco to Crawford, so Crawford's got one of the strongest arms in the league for that position, so you know what I mean. 0-2 to Garver. Yeah, you know what? I'll retract that. I always forget who they're. I always got to remember look at the shortstop because that makes a huge difference. When you got a hard throwing, accurate shortstop like Baez or like Crawford, you can kind of get some unbelievable double plays pulled off. 2-2. Oh no, I wasn't looking for anyone's forgiveness on that. You hate Apple TV, Mackenzie? I think everybody does. And I don't know why. Why does everyone hate Apple TV? I've never seen it. It doesn't look bad. It looks great. It seems like, and again, if it's the announcers, again, the easiest solution for you is to, again, I hate that it's behind a paywall. That's the annoying part, but just watch it illegally. What's up, Jake? My guards are playing better ball now. We won 4 in a row. Hey, there you go, Eric. I'm happy to hear your team's doing better. And you guys beat a team we needed you to beat 3 games in a row. Helped us out big time. 0-1. You're welcome. We beat you guys back into being a good team. I'll take some credit for the revival of the Guardians. We beat you guys. You played such a good team in the Tigers that now when you play other teams, they're just not shit to you guys anymore. You're welcome. 0-2. That's what we do for you, for our little bro. We're a better all-time franchise, so you guys are a little bro. And I think we're older. Yeah, like 20 days, and we have NFL football. We'll be watching football in 20 days. 1-2. And probably because it's the Lions-Chargers, we'll probably watch a good chunk of that game. Polanco, the hitter. This is Placido Polanco. He dusted it off to play for one final year at the age of 51. 2-2. Former Tiger player, Placido Polanco. I heard Gibbs is going to be used. They're going to line Gibbs outside a few times this year and use Gibbs more in a weird passing game. And I think that's a good sign of your offense evolving again. 2-2. If you're a Lions fan, that has to excite you more than anything. Like, be like, oh, fuck yeah, dude. We're not getting stale. We're evolving again. Because Gibbs out wide is the most frightening part of that offense. Because imagine a lot of the stuff that Amon-Ra St. Brown does as a gadget receiver done by Gibbs. I'm talking the end arounds, the short passes, the quick pass trick plays. A lot of those things may go to Gibbs now as an outside option, being lined up outside. And I can't imagine what Gibbs looks like on a full speed end around like Amon-Ra gets. Or J-Mo gets. Another foul ball. We'll have a 2-2 coming up again. That's a fundamentally frightening part of the Lions' new coming offense. Gibbs being used in a more gadgety role too. 2-2. Damn, that'll be a base hit. Polanco picks up a single here. Not a great at-bat for Skubal. No, you don't really put him in a slot. You line him up outside. I don't really want my running back to be getting creamed by fucking linebackers all day. I'm putting him outside. No, Phil, you're thinking too short circuit with that. It's not about the throwing it to him as a wide receiver. It's about setting up trick plays around the line of scrimmage. To get the ball to either J-Mo or Amon downfield. Ball 1 to Solano. That's why you want to utilize young Gibbs outside. Again, the Lions are a trick play offense. They're gonna run a lot of fuckery on people. 1-1 with 2 out and a runner at first. Damn, that was an annoying at bat with Polanco. Yeah. At least that's how I think it's going to go. It's the way they described it anyway. Again, because, you know, fucking 1-2 now and a foul ball. Back-to-back fouls here. As good as Amon-Ra is, he's just not as fast as Gibbs, and that kind of doesn't work. And J-Mo doesn't appear to be that great at, like, the short, weird, gadgety stuff. He's a home run option, so. 1-2. You know the Lions were the only team to have duo 1K receivers? And had nearly duo 1K rushers, which is fucking... what an offense. 1-2. That'll be a home run, I believe. Or at least a double. Well, it'll at least be 1-0, maybe 2, depending on if that's a home run. Oh, triple. Well, 1-0 after a 2-out triple here. 1-0 Mariners lead. I blame Gibbs for swearing. Here's more now with 2 away, runner at third. Yeah, like pretty much same time, sometime before the start of the season. And that'll be a flyout. We'll head to the bottom of the second. Mariners take a 1-0 lead. Could be sandbagging on Laporta's involvement. Like hiding it? I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's pretty obvious the Lions are a pretty heavy use tight end team. Green, Torkelson, McKinstry due up here in the bottom of the second. Green, Torque, and McKinstry. Meadows misplayed it. The ball got under his glove and rolled to the wall as he charged in and misplayed it. Well, he tried to make a play. Tried to prevent a hit. Sometimes you lose them when you do that. Got to play smarter ball. Bad defense will get you every time. Was the ball hit into right field, though? It sucks that this fucking thing is broken. Yeah, it's still broke. Well, sucks that Meadows messed that play up. Hopefully we can get a run back, but that could be it. Cool. Yeah, you mentioned that he misplayed it twice now. You have a third way to tell me that he misplayed it now? Or you just going to keep telling me in different ways that he misplayed it? Because, yeah, that's the second time you told me. All right. I understand he misplayed it. I agreed with you. He probably did. It happens. Hopefully the fielding improves. Yeah, my answer is my response isn't going to change much, Paj. Yeah, I heard you the first time. Yeah, I don't care. It's not a big deal. No, he was genuinely just telling me Meadows misplayed it again, and I don't know why. Oh, 1. That's annoying. No, I said it. It said that. That Perez fielded the ball. Pretty big difference on that. Anyway, Riley Green gets a single, his first hit in what feels like a long time. 1 on, nobody out. Who it was fielded by and who it was hit to, I don't think it's really two different things. Clearly, it was hit to Parker Meadows if he misplayed it. But thank goodness for Wenzel Perez backing him up. Okay. I get it. He misplayed the ball. Yeah, I've heard it for 4 times now. That's crazy. Called strike 1. Here's Torkelson. Ball 1. We can probably move on from that. I mean, we can keep. You guys can keep telling me that Meadows misplayed the ball. I suppose doesn't really change anything. Yeah, they're wearing their City Connect jerseys tonight. 1-2 on Torque. Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't know that he misplayed it. I nobody told me that. That's only 5 times. 2-2. Yeah, you guys could have just told me one time, and I'd have been like, "Dang, Meadows could have played. Hopefully, Meadows plays better going forward." I didn't need to hear it 3 more times. I'm gonna be real honest, but all right. 2-2. I hate repetitive information more than anything. 3-2. You guys know we're not even in that inning anymore, I hope. Bottom of the second. 1 on, nobody out. Torque has a nice full count here. Maybe he gets his hold of something he likes. Or maybe a walk. That'd be cool. Nope, he's out. Probably another double play. Yep, 2 down. Double play. Well, I'm sitting to see how this game goes. Here's McKinstry with 2 down. Bottom of the second. No runs. No nothing for the Tigers. Two innings, 2 double plays. The Tigers aren't hitting today. Ball 1 here to McKinstry. Called strike 1. Ideally, they'd hit the ball in the air a little more, but hey, it's all right. Well, because it's not an error when you make an extra effort play. Yeah, I just don't care. That's I don't know how Tom. How long have you been watching baseball, man? They don't count missed dives as errors, dude. That's like 8 years ago news. Yeah, Tom. They never have, not for at least almost a decade now. Did you not know that somehow? Williamson, Crawford, and Rodriguez. We've talked about that like 1,000 times on this channel, which is crazy. If you didn't, but yeah, it's called an extra effort play when you aren't expected, when it's a very low probability of making an out anyway, and you try to make an extra effort for it. They don't penalize you for not making the play. They did this like 10 years ago, roughly, like 8 years ago, to drive up the number of hits in the game. What's up, Dominic? How's it going? Yeah, who is this? Is that a loser? Hold on, who is this? Let's see, how long you been? Oh, so you joined 53 seconds ago on the on YouTube. Yeah, extra shots, dude. Harikari, dude. That's what you should go do. Seppuku. Yeah, shut up, dude. You're a weirdo. Extra shots. You're a weird guy. You're a creep. You're a pedophile. I don't know what you are. I don't want to deal with you. See ya. Weirdo. Fuck out of here. Anyway, top of the third. Williamson, Crawford, and Rodriguez. I hate people like that. If you're not him, you should say who you are immediately, because I don't. Whatever, dude. Weird that you type exactly like the guy. Crazy. Anyway, here's Williamson. Ball one. Two and 0. Nice. That sucks, Phil. Hopefully you guys play better or something like that. I don't know. I don't really care. 2-0. 2-1. As stated before, I no longer have sympathy for other people's teams. It's a new thing I'm doing. I find it funny your team is struggling and my team isn't. 2-1. Mainly because your fan base is full of assholes and people who mock the Tigers during our worst times from 2019 through last year. So I have no sympathy for when teams have bad times because no one felt sympathy for my lowly, lowly Tigers. Yeah, people made fun of the Tigers all the time, so I don't give a shit. I'm fucking cold to the rest of this league. The shit that was said about my team until literally fucking September or October of last year. I don't care about other people's teams. Okay, that sucks. Your team's not winning games. My team is. My team might have 60 wins if we can win one of these games here. We'll see. Seattle's pretty good. All right. What do we got? 3-2. And Skubal gets the ground out there. We'll see the top of the order now. It's Crawford. But that sucks, Phil. Hopefully you guys can win some more games soon. I'm sure as a fan, you'd like to see your team win. Sucks you're playing the Cubs, though. That's a tough team to have to deal with. Cubs are a good-ass team, too, so that kind of sucks. And your division's pretty tight, too. That actually does kind of suck. Hopefully you guys start winning. You need to play better. That'd be idea. Again, not to be too cold-hearted, because I don't really have any beef with the Yankees. But, goddamn, Skubal's a little inaccurate tonight. 2-0. A little bit of trouble hitting the zone tonight for Skubal. 3-0. It's going to be not our best game, it looks like. Even Skubal doesn't want to throw strikes. Got given a call there. It's 3-1. Like he's pitching around Crawford for some reason. Walked him. I don't even remember the last time this dude walked a guy and he's hit and walked Crawford. He's terrified of JP Crawford. Skubal's dad? Question mark, question mark. We can't really trust this guy starting against teams like Seattle. He's from that area. He's probably a Mariners fan. He's probably going to lose this game on purpose. I've never seen him pitch this poorly. Sheesh. Afraid of a left-handed hitter? Hit him and walked him? Ugh. When a lefty's up, usually he throws it right down the middle at him. Who is this guy pitching? Another ball. Yeah, he's throwing, dude. He can't beat his favorite team, the Mariners. I'm just fucking around, by the way. I hope you guys understand what a joke is. 1-1. Let's hope for a double play here, but the odds aren't very good with Julio running because he tries to beat out the ball. Swinging strike 2. Unlike Diaper Pants Perez. No, I'm just kidding. Dude hit a rocket right at the second baseman, and Crawford's the shortstop. I'm like, why didn't he beat that shit out? I don't know. Cause not many, like nobody would. Here's Julio with a 2-2 count now. Well, it's probably hard to run in a diaper, I'd imagine. You ever see babies move quick? I haven't. Motherfuckers get stopped with one arm and shit. And Julio Rodriguez goes down swinging. 2 down here with the runner at first. Now up the big dumper, Cal Raleigh. Tariq's going to blow the All-Star game with a bad outing tonight. I'm pretty sure it's already been decided that Tarek is the starting pitcher at the All-Star game. They might go with someone else, I guess. Not really sure who they'd go with. Who do you think's going to get it instead? Fried's already out. I think the reason Fried took himself out of the game was because he was told he wasn't starting. I can't imagine any other reason why he wouldn't want to go. 1-0. Other than he's pissed off at Boone for not naming him the starter. 1-1. Who else would get the nod? Casey Mize? That'd be pretty funny. Then Skubal would probably take himself out of the game. He'd be like, I ain't fucking going. From what I read, that he wasn't even going to plan on showing up to the thing if he wasn't named the All-Star game starter. He said, fuck that. I'd rather chill and go hang out with my family or something. 1-2. All right, Skubal, let's put this dangerous son of a bitch away somehow. Runner at first, 2 away. We're in the top of the third. Ball throwing a lot of pitches already. It's about to be 46. 47. Yeesh. Yeah, but I don't know how a bad start. I don't even think this is a bad start. How is he going to blow the All-Star game start? Kind of a silly comment. It's like, yeah, they're just going to go with somebody new now. Fried's out. Skubal's like the only. I guess they're going to go Hunter Brown, I guess. Dingler, Meadows, and Baez due up here in the bottom of the third. I don't know who'd replace him. Or who would, because again, that would mean Skubal would just not be in the All-Star game at all. So he'd be out. He'd take himself off the roster. And I'm pretty sure at this point they know who the starters are. But I guess we'll see. But Dan Dickerson said that Skubal is gonna blow it with a bad outing. Like kind of like inferred that Skubal's having a bad outing. I don't understand the criticism. I don't understand why people are panicking. It's the third fucking inning. Jesus Christ. This is what I'm talking about with Tigers fans. You guys see, Gibbs, are you starting to finally see what I'm talking about? Do you see what I'm talking about with the panic that people have? It's the third inning. Someone's already texted me that they're so fucking pissed off that we didn't score, I guess, 1,000 runs in the first. Like they said, they don't even want to watch the game anymore because we're having bad offense tonight. It's like it's the second inning. What? Since when was the game over in the second inning? I'm so confused. I'm always so confused by people who get upset before like the 7th inning of a baseball game. Like, what are you watching? Yeah, it's annoying. People who behave like that, it's silly. It's like, you guys know it's the 3rd inning. We're down by a run, right? Nothing to panic about. My favorite player? On the team right now, probably Skubal. If you mean all of MLB, probably Skubal. Yeah, a team that notoriously plays better in late innings is fucking not winning in the early innings. Whoa. Crazy. Ball 1 to Dingler. Remember, if we don't have any runs in like the 6th inning, that's when you start getting pissy. Because then it's like, all right, yeah, what are we doing here? 1-1. One here. 1-2. What do we got? What's going on? One, two. And that'll be a foul tip strikeout. 1 away. This game is also going to be low scoring because the teams. Yeah, Castillo's a really good pitcher too, and people are just going to kind of ignore that. Maybe Meadows blasts a homer here to make up for his for what happened with Meadows earlier, you guys. What did he do earlier? Hey, that'll be a base hit for Meadows. 1 on, 1 out. I heard that he misplayed a baseball potentially earlier. I don't know if that's true though. All right, time for a 2-run homer for Javi. Yeah, no one said anything about a misplay by Meadows, but I heard he misplayed it from the grapevine. Yeah, no one brought that up earlier. I was surprised that no one brought up an error by Meadows earlier, or a misplay by Meadows, not an error. Why didn't anyone tell me? Very surprising. Swing and strike 1 to Javi. God damn it. Chased it. Let's not hit into a double play here. That'd be cool. How about a 2-run homer instead of a 2 hit out? Or a 2-out hit. No, that's not the right wording either. 2 hit out? 2-run homer? 2 hit out? That's the same kind of theory. Like you hit it in 2 outs. Double play is just way better. I don't know. 1-1 or 0-2 with 1 on and 1 out. And let me guess, ground ball, double play, inning over, top 4. Oh no, fly out. Okay, cool. Well, a pop out anyway. Javi pops out, 2 away. Runner at first. Here's Colt Keith ready to hit a 2-run homer. Only 2 strikeouts indicates we may hit the ball here on the 2nd time through the order. Let's see what happens. Here's Colt Keith. Keith Bomb going to be magic against Seattle. Oh, he fly out. Never mind. We'll be heading to the top of the 4th. Tiger's still down a run. It's 1-0. Both teams have 2 hits though, so that's pretty good. Top 4, 0-0 or 1-0 Rays lead or Mariners lead. Looks like the Mariners are trying to get their revenge for earlier in the season here. And Castillo's only at 40 pitches too. We might be in trouble, boys, unless we start hitting. We'll see though. one good, strong, long inning here against us in the 4th or 5th, and we can get this cocksucker out by the 6th, maybe the 7th. How is the Mariners bullpen? Does anyone know? Is that like the reason they're 48 and 45? What appears to be this team's weakness? The offense looks like shit, actually. Never mind. I know what their team weakness is. I know why their record is what it is. Did they pitch really good? They got ooh, that's not good. But like they have Raleigh, Arena, kinda Crawford, and Polanco, who seem to be able to hit kinda. And then the rest of the lineup is 700 OPS guys. So I'm guessing they just don't hit. And they basically rely on Cal Raleigh, Arena, and Polanco to kind of do all the work. And Crawford, I suppose. And Julio usually, but he doesn't seem to be this year. Yeah, 6 Tigers to the All-Star game. Hopefully that means something in this game when we start winning soon, but we'll see. Got like 4 of them in one game right now. Hopefully we win. You got Torres playing, you got Green playing, you got McKinstry, you've got Baez, you've got Skubal. We've got almost all our All-Stars going right now. We should be able to win this game. But Castillo's a good pitcher. So, top 4, 1-0 Mariners. Here's Big Randy. Randy Arena, the reigning, defending, every year Rookie of the Year. He's my favorite to win the Rookie of the Year this year. Then Garver and Polanco. You guys got Arena for Rookie of the Year? One of the few players that played in a World Series and then the year after won Rookie of the Year. Pretty crazy, right? He was 71 years old when he won Rookie of the Year that year. 2-0. This is actually Randy Arena the 5th. That's how long it was they gave it to that man. 2-0. Just ignore that his rookie season would have been that weird 2020 season where everything was shortened. And he probably would have won Rookie of the Year anyway. On-field delay. Not sure what's going down. Hopefully it's not a weather delay. But no, Arena won Rookie of the Year after the Rays played in the 2020 World Series or whatever. Technically, no one counted as a rookie that year. Oh, Acuna's out. Funny legs. Hey, look at that. I appreciate y'all. Thank you very kindly. Very cool. All right, we're back to the game. 2-1. All right, now Skubal starts dealing. Now game over for the Mariners. They just said it. I don't know why. I'm guessing it's Ronald Acuna Jr. It's fine. It's not a big deal. They don't know why. There's probably not a reason why. Fucking Acuna just said, I don't want to do a home run derby anymore. Probably not good for coming off injury. And they probably went, yeah, probably a good idea. I know none of the Tigers players are at all really interested in doing the home run derby except for Torque, apparently. Per AJ Hinch, anyway. I heard him doing an interview, and apparently like they were talking about all that in the clubhouse, and apparently none of the guys said they would do it because of like it's just like a 45-minute exhibition of just completely gassing yourself. And at this point in the season, most teams, including the Tigers, you don't really take much batting practice at this point in the year. You know, very, very minimal amounts. Maybe just a couple cuts before a game or something. Like loosen up. So it's very tiring to go do that. Plus, like it fucks your swing up a little bit. 1-0, 2-0. So, and the only player who expressed any kind of interest was Torkelson. So maybe if Torque becomes an all-star one year, he'll probably do the derby. But we'll probably not see any Tigers do it for a little while. 2-1, because Hinch also prefers players not to do the Derby. He doesn't really like what it does and what it is. I think back when it was the 10 thing where you just got the 10 outs or whatever, I think he probably would have let his players do it. But now I think that the timing thing is really like a weird concern. Because again, I feel like that opens you up for injury in a weird way. 2-2. Like if I'm Acuna Jr., I'm coming off of knee surgery. I ain't doing that fucking shit. And Garver goes down swinging 2 away. Now up Polanco, who scored on a triple by Solano earlier. He's the one in the 1-0 Mariners. I know Miles is shook. Seems like he's going to start. Well, Fried's out. Fried took himself out of the game, I'm pretty sure. So that I think that signaled that Boone probably was told fucking Fried that he's going to go Skubal. And Fried went, I'm not doing the All-Star game then this year. Fuck that. So I'm guessing Skubal will be named a starter at some point soon here. Strike 1. So 1 now. Yeah, 4Ks in the name. Hell yeah, Mackenzie. Mackenzie, why didn't you tell me earlier? No, I'm just kidding. What if I brought that up? I was just like, hey, Mackenzie, why didn't you tell me earlier that Meadows misplayed the ball? It's like, I did twice. Yeah, I know. I get you again on it. Anyway, 0-1 here on Polanco. Let's hope we can get him this time. Hopefully no one misplays the ball. Hey, look at that. We get a pop out in foul territory. Dingler squeezes it. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th. Mariners lead by 1. It's 1 dip. This is a fast game, dude. We're like at 53 minutes right now. And it's we're at the bottom of the 4th. God damn, dude. Hooah. Torres, Perez, and Green. Let's hope we can manufacture some offense here and at least tie the game in the bottom of the 4th. Let's not go out like the Pirates here, and let's at least get a run. Let's get 1 here. You know, you got to start small and build out to what you want to get to eventually. Now, we'll probably get a run at some point in this game. I don't really see a shutout happening. That'd be crazy if it did, though. Maybe we might score here, probably. All right. Torres up now. Bottom of the 4th. I hope that doesn't happen, Miles. I hope your prediction's not right. Two zero. Three zero. All right, good start to the at bat. 3-2. Foul tip. Fuck. A little bit of a battle back here by the pitcher. Never like to see that. Hell yeah, Torres walks again. Leadoff man on for the Tigers. Here's Perez. Hopefully this time he decides to keep it off the ground. All right, what do we got? 1-0. One 0 here to Perez. Good start. Good start. Nice little way to get into a hitter's count right away. 1-1. Not great. 1-2 now. Or no, that's by the way. It's 1-1 now. Two one. No. Hey, there we go. Perez comes through and picks up a hit. Maybe that'll get the runner over to third and sign that we got something brewing here in the inning. May just be first and second. Either way, it's nice to get 2 on. It'll be a base hit. Move the runner over to second. So now if Riley Green can drive, get a nice little base hit or something here, it's a tie game. All right, Riley Green up now with 2 on and nobody out. Good start to the inning for the Tigers. Let's see if they can't cash in a run here. 1-0. Ball one. Nice. Good take. He'll probably start Fried since it's his guy. Fried is no longer in the All-Star game, actually. Believe it or not, Fried's not going. 1-1. Yeah, I've said that like 10 times to stream that Fried's not in the All-Star game anymore. So he could start Fried, but it wouldn't really work out. 1-2. 1-2. But yeah, Jonathan, he's so most likely Skubal has already been named the starter of the All-Star game. I think he already has been named the starter. But the fact that Fried took himself out of the All-Star game is a real sign that they're going to go with Skubal. Damn, fly out, nothing happens. Shitty at bat. 2 away, or 1 away. Runners hold at first and second. Here's Torque. Hopefully he doesn't hit a fucking ground ball again. Then Torres walk. Hey, fucking maybe a Torque fucking double here would make you real happy. Hopefully Torque can find a little, he's pretty good in these higher leverage situations. Bottom of the fourth, runners at first and second, 1 away. That'd be nice. Even a Torque double here would be cool. Torque L dub. That could score too if he fucking hit it just right. Fucking foul ball. 0-1. He's gonna get spammed with sinkers. Oh, for sure, Jonathan. Yeah, Freed's out of the All-Star game. To me, that indicates that they named Skubal the starter behind the scenes, and Freed took himself out. I'd imagine that either Freed or Skubal wasn't going to be on the roster if they didn't get to start the game. You're good. You're good, Jonathan. No worries. I just didn't know how long you'd been here because it's like I've said this. I've said it a few times today. That's all. And it was pretty big news this afternoon that Freed took himself out of the All-Star game. 0-2. At least it was for me. It was all over Twitter for like fucking an hour. And Torkelson strikes out on a foul tip, 2 away. This inning's looking like we're not going to get it. Damn. Well, it started with promise, but the last two, Green and Torque, get out, and now we're down to McKinstry. 2 down, runners at first and second, and the good start to the inning appears to be for naught. I'm going to go grab some soda. I'll be right back. One. Hopefully McKinstry hits the ball. Just a base hit would be cool. Come on and play runs. But it's 1-1, 2 on, 2 out here in the bottom of the fourth for the Tigers. They finally got some decent base running situation, but they have 2 outs. Torque and Green unable to do much with it. That'll be called ball 2, I guess. 2-1. Didn't really look like a ball. McKinstry finds himself in a good little hitter's count. Let's see if he can take advantage. Maybe serve something into the outfield and called strike 2, 2-2. Same pitch. That's really confusing if you're a hitter. One's a strike, one's a ball. Figured out. Fouled away. It'll be 2-2 yet again. I feel like we're right on the verge of getting to this guy, but we're just missing it. We got him up to 60. That's fucking foul tip. He strikes out. That'll end the inning. We'll head to the bottom or top of the fifth. Tigers blow a nice shot opportunity. Not a single one in the middle of their lineup can hit the ball, apparently. 4-5-6, 0 for 5. 0 for 3 with 2 Ks that inning. That's pretty good. Top 5, 1-0. Mariners lead. Who was the last guy out? Polanco? Solano, Moore, and Williamson do up here in the top of the fifth. Could have been something, Hash. Could have been something. Okay, for sure, dominant. I'll take your word for it. I suppose. Did he not catch the foul tip? Is the bat still going on? For sure, dominant. I'll get rid of your old account, but it seems weird you had to make a new account today. And today's the first day you decided to come. But unless you had to make a whole new account because your first dominant account got banned. But there's probably a reason for that. But you're welcome to hang out. This is just frozen, dude. This fucking garbage. What are they doing? Oh, it's just a foul ball. All right. I guess he's still up to bat. I'm not too sure. Who cares? I think it was dominant. I don't know. They're fine. They just talk on that account, I guess. Oh, hell yeah. That'll be a base hit. Hell yeah. We tied it up at 1. Great job by McKinstry. We win. Well, not really win, but we tied it up. Hell yeah. Great job by McKinstry. To foul it off. Not get called the strikeout, actually, and foul the ball off. I knew my all-star would do it. Hell yeah. 1-1. There we go. Wenzel Perez gets over to third. McKinstry to first. Now all we need is Big Dingler to have a hit, which I feel like he hasn't had in a week. Super overdue. But yeah, Sportswell, or Dominant. I'll try to find your main account and unban it during a commercial break. It's Dominant, right? I'll look, but I don't remember ever banning you. There's a mound visit here. They're just talking to Castillo. McKinstry steals second on defensive indifference. Oh, no, he just stole second. Right, that's his 14th steal of the year. Dominant 2 victory. Yeah, I don't remember blocking you, though. 2 on, 2 out. Both runners are in scoring position, so if Dingler can find a base hit, find some outfield grass, he can score 2. Oh, Dingler gets hit by the pitch. Bases are loaded. Here's Parker Meadows. Oh, boy. All right, Meadows need a big hit. There are 2 outs, though, by the way, so it's not on Meadows if he doesn't come through. There is 2 away. Meadows, the hitter, with bases loaded. I'll take a hit. Shit. Base hit scores at least 2. I'm good with that. Ball in the dirt. Yeah, get away from the catcher. Maybe score a run. Pass ball. Come on, wild pitch. Run scores. Take a lead. 2-1. I'll take the lead in that. I ain't shy. I ain't bashful. Ball 2-1. Now we got a nice hitters count for Mr. Meadows. He should get something he can handle here. Should maybe be a fastball right around the plate somewhere. Can he hit it? Find a little piece of outfield. We don't need a home run right now, Park. The base hit, kid. Would be big. Damn it. Fouled it away. It's 2-2. Come on, Parker. Do it for Gibbs, dude. He's a dying little kid. You're going to really... No, I'm just fucking around. Come on, Park. Do it for the one time. Be cool if we seen it in play runs. Damn, he struck out. All right, well, we got the run back, so at least we're not fucking losing anymore. It's a 1-1 game heading into the top of the 5th, and we got Castillo up to 72 pitches that inning. So we did it. That was a good inning for us. We got that dude up to 72 pitches. The real win of the inning is getting a run and him to 72. That means he'll be gone by around here, which means, as long as Skubal can maybe get a couple quick innings, he can keep it going because he's also at a very high pitch count. He's at 50. He's at 59 pitches through 4. So a couple quick innings for Scoobs, maybe he cleans it through and Not so bad. You know? Anyway, top 5. All right. Sorry, I was just looking at something real quick. Solano, Moore, and Williamson do up here in the top of the 5th. Tigers tie it up. It's 1-1. Hopefully the Tigers can shut these guys down very quickly. Solano has an RBI triple in this game. Hopefully Meadows doesn't misplay a ball again, as somebody told me. Actually, I'm still kind of butthurt. Nobody told me that Parker Meadows misplayed a ball earlier, resulting in an RBI triple. Why didn't anyone say anything? Solano's up, then Moore and Williamson. One zero. Yeah, he's afraid of Solano. Sheesh. Streaming on Kick. No, I don't like Kick. 3-1. Oh, great, dude. Just throw strikes. What are you doing? He's like refusing to throw strikes to very specific hitters, and it's really fucking annoying. 3-2. Just trying to get whiffs and fucking embarrassing swings right now, and it's not working. But no, I don't want to stream on Kick. I don't like it. Um. 3-2. Another foul ball. Not really. I'm not really a big video game player. You're in a hotel? Nice, man. That sounds good. I don't really have a ton of time to play him. 8th pitch of the at bat coming up, and he walks him. Terrible way to start the inning off. Here's more. Dude smokes a triple off him, and he's afraid to throw him strikes, and he walks him. Embarrassing. And maybe you can get a double play. I'm not seeing your name anywhere here, Dominant. Yeah, I'll keep looking in a little while though. 2-0. Shit, Skubal has like no control tonight. Two 2-1 now. Fouled away. Yeah, he's got to like whip it kind of like right down the middle for it to have some effect. Trying to still just don't see it. Hold on, I'll keep trying to see if I can find the account. 2-2. Hey, there we go. Wait a bit. Hey, they're getting outs. There we go. Should be at least the first out of the inning, maybe two if they can twist it up. Nope, it's a line out. One away. Runner at first, one out. Here's Williamson now. He's the 9-hitter. Maybe you can get two here. Yeah, I don't really see it, Dominant. That's the issue. Let me try this. So one here to Williamson. Do you have a video from March 13th, 2021 on your account? It looks like it's from like a school. Look. Okay, yeah, I have your account. I can unblock it now if it's blocked. I found it. Ball one to Crawford. Runner did get down to second there on the ground out. Because good teams don't hit into double plays. All right. Do this. There we go. Save. Medium moderation. There you go. You should be all good on your main account now. 2-0. 2-1. Runner at second. 2 away here with the 1-1 score in the top of the fifth. Skubal trying to keep it knotted at 1 here. That'll be a base hit. It's 2-1. 2-1. Mariners retake the lead. Skubal is given a tie, and he gives it right back. 2-1. Mariners lead. Yeah, Mize is an all-star. Yeah, very good. Very cool. Need some runs? Yeah, some runs. We need some outs here. Here's feeling all right. Are you guys? 0-1. Yeah, I mean, he's at 72, which is pretty good for through 4. Hopefully the offense can get to him a little bit, maybe tie this game back up. Skubal doesn't really have the greatest command this evening. 0-2. Skubal ERA up to 2.09 on the year. Not great. Kind of fraudulent. 0-2 here on Rodriguez. Ball in the dirt. One, two. And that'll be a 2-run homer. It's 4-1. Ah, fuck. You're on your way back home from Michigan Adventures. Nice. That's a fun place, Joel. Do you have a good time? Damn. That wasn't a great pitch. Yeah, probably. 4-1. Top of the fifth. Mariners lead. Telling you, Skubal's selling for his hometown team. Sad to see. Here's Cal Raleigh. The lack of control tonight has been Skubal's biggest enemy. Ball one, way up high. Just firing it in there with no control, no concern. Oh, I guess you can't be perfect every outing. Two out. Makes sense, Lions. Makes sense. I don't know. It is 7 o'clock at night. I don't think he's hungover at 7 o'clock anymore. 2-1. A pretty nasty long hangover. No, as long as we get one out of these next three, I don't really give a shit. If we lose all three and we don't hit 6 before the All-Star game, that would be some fucking stupid bullshit. 2-2. Hey, they get Cal Raleigh. Yeah, that's a good out. All right, we'll head to the bottom of the fifth. Tigers down by a lot. They're down 3. It's 4-1. Maybe they can get some runs back here. We'll see. Baez, Keith, Torres. 9-1-2 up for the Tigers. 9-1-2. Go for some runs. Itchy arm. Damn, this game's probably done. I like how everyone kind of had the same thought. They're like, fuck, man, that's not good. I just had a really confident feeling about tonight, to be honest, especially with Skubal. Yeah, well, usually we win these games, but I guess not tonight. All right, be right back. I'm going to go rip a dart a few times. I'll be right back in like a minute or so. I might miss some of the bottom of the fifth here. Baez, Keith, and Torres. Bottom fifth. Coming right up. I'll be right back. What do we got? 2-2, one away for Keith, leadoff hitter for the Tigers. Ball 3, nice job. 3-2. Get a walk, a hit, something. Got to spark some kind of rally. Otherwise, this game's going to end shittily. By the way, we'll get another 3-2. Plus, you never know. Maybe we can get to the pitcher as the game progress. Like, we can get at the bullpen a little bit better. 3-run game. We can come back. By the way, it'll remain 3-2. Isn't it crazy? If we lost 15 straight games, we'd still be like 10 games over 500. By the way, it'll remain 3-2. Nice job to generate a 9 pitch at bat by by Keith. Hell yeah, Jonathan. Always go Tigers. Well, Keith struck out. He went down looking. 2 away. Here's Torres. Not really the kind of at bat you want to see in the. Come on, I'm swinging at strikes. Here's Torres with 2 away. He's walked twice and scored. Called strike 1. We're in the bottom of the 5th. The Mariners lead 4-1. They've kind of broken the game open a little bit. Tigers can close it here, but they're going to have to start hitting and scoring. Or they're going to have to drive up the PC to get Castillo out around next inning. 0-2. This will be his 88th pitch of the game. Oh, got another inning or so out of Castillo, depending. Unless Torres has like a 10 pitch at bat and then he's all done. So, all right, cool. That would be cool because it would give us 4 innings to get a hit, score some runs. Ball 2, it's 2-2 now. Pitch number 90 coming up here for Castillo. Three-two. He has not been able to not walk Gleyber Torres, though. Here's pitch number 91. It's a 3-2 count for Torres with nobody on and 2 out. Torres fouls off a pitch. It'll be 3-2 yet again. Three deuce. And he gets out. Well, we'll head to the top of the 6th. Tigers still down by 3. Yeah, we gotta get to their bullpen a little bit now because he's at like 92, 93 pitches after that. I think it's 93. 92. So we'll see how much longer they give Castillo. He's probably only got another batter left in him. But they might pull him to get Perez to the right side of the plate. So we'll see how it plays. Top 6. Arena, Garver, and Polanco do here in the top of the 6th. We'll see if Tigers leave Skubal out there, who clearly kind of just doesn't have it tonight. So we'll see. We shall see. All right, there we go. Sorry, I just had to respond to somebody. New pitcher? I figured it'd be Hanafi. Shit. Well, hopefully we get through this inning quick. Ariza Reina, Garver, and Polanco do up here in the top of the 6th. Dun, 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 na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Bum, bum, bum. Dutch. Da-na-na. All right, let's see how Hanafi does. 6th inning, new pitcher for the Tigers will be alrighty Brendan Hanafi. He'll face Randy Arozarena, Garver, and Polanco, save for any pinch hitting here in the top of the 6th. 4-1 Mariners lead. 4-1 Mariners up. Go for some quick outs. Ball 1. Yeah, it would be a good idea if our pitchers decide to throw strikes tonight. Guess just not their night for strikes. Hey, strike, 1-1. Damn, we're down to 28 people. That's pretty bad. Everyone's dipped. 2-1. It's always discouraging. A bunch of people left. I guess it is a Friday night, though, so people are probably wanting to get out and go do stuff. Makes sense. 2-2. Hey, they get Arozarena to line out, 1 away. Good start to the inning. That's what you want to see. Here's Garver. Here we go, quick outs. Here we go. Let's go, quick outs. Don't want to throw that ball right there. That's a 90, barely 95-mile-an-hour sinker right down the middle. Good way to make it a 4-run lead. 1-1. Two one. Would be cool to throw strikes. Two two. 2-2 here in the top of the 6th. Sorry. Blanked. God damn. Oh, there's a hit from Hanafi. I hate when they put in Hanafi, dude. He makes the games take so fucking long. He pitches so slowly somehow. And he never gets outs. He gets everyone into these really big, long counts. Foul, 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 then a base hit. Here's the single. Here's what should be an easy double play that will botch and be a bunch of errors because the Tigers have given this game up. Ball on. All two. Ready for another 8-pitch at bat that ends in a single? To an infielder. 2-0. Probably should try and throw it in the strike zone. Hey, they got us. They got the second out. Look at that. They got Polanco on a sharp line out. 2 away. Here's is it Moore? Yeah, it's Moore. Here's Solano actually. Here's Solano now with 2 away and a runner at first. Solano's 1 for 1 with a triple and a walk. He scored as a part of a 3-run homer by Crawford. Or by, who the fuck hit that 3-run homer? Rodriguez, sorry. It was a 2-run homer by Rodriguez. Who the fuck? I don't know. I don't remember. 1-1. Two outs, runner at first. We're in the top half of the 6th inning. Solano up. It's 1-2. Can Hannafy get out of the inning and get us to the bottom half of the 6th? We'll find out. Hey, he does. We'll get to the bottom of the 6th. All right. Good inning for Hannafy. Pretty rare, quick inning for him. Not going to complain, though. We'll take it. We'll take it. Bottom of the 6th coming up. 3, 4, 5 due up. Perez, Green, Torque. Try to get some runs here. Bottom of the 6th, at least 1, maybe 2. We could definitely use it. Yeah. I think everyone who normally talks has left the stream. But to be fair, we also have a sort of a fair weather kind of fan base. I think they're just like, we're not winning, I'm out. Yeah, maybe. Let's hope they can get something here. At least a run. Ideally, too. In a perfect world, we tie it or take a lead here, but bottom of the 6th. 4-1. And you know what's annoying is they're going to leave their stupid fucking pitcher out there for one batter, and then they're going to, like, immediately switch to a new pitcher, and then we're going to have to sit through a fucking mid-inning pitching change when there's no reason for it. So we're going to get another commercial break here in, like, one batter. So I hope you enjoy your 3-minute commercial break because we'll be getting another one very, very soon. I guess they're not going to pull their pitcher yet. Yeah, because it's like, yeah, I get it. You want Perez to bat left-handed where he's a better hitter from. It's like, what's the strategy? And then you're going to pull him to go get a lefty. Like, we kind of get it. And Castillo's still in there with all 92 pitches. Hopefully he just stays in for the whole inning and they try to get a 6 out of him. But I doubt it. I know how pitching changes go. Especially late game. 0-1. Swings that ball 1. He wasn't throwing strikes was the issue. 1-1. I'm not making excuses. He fucking looked like he couldn't hit the strike zone. Didn't have a feel for the ball today. Hey, there we go. That'll be a base hit. That's a good start to the inning. Yeah, I don't care about any of that. 0-1. Or runner on first. Who cares what people like that say? Just want attention. By the way, it's 0-1. Oh, 1 to green. Be cool if Green just bashed one out right here. No green bomb. Fouled away. It's 0-2. Come on, Riley. Ball 1. It's 1-2 now. Hey, Perez steals and then gets to third on an error. Hell yeah. So now we got a runner at third with nobody out. That's always a good break for the Tigers. Maybe now Riley Green can get this run home. 2-2, runner at third. Hell yeah, that'll get a run in, even if it's just a sac fly. It'll make it 4-2. We cut the lead in half. If it's a home run, all of a sudden we got ourselves a 1-run game. Either way, it'll be a 4-2 game. Where that ball went, that might be a home run. Oh, Riley Green triples, his first of the year. Nobody out, runner to third. And it's a 4-2 game. Suddenly, Torque can hit a sac fly and make it a 1-run score. Or if he blasts one out, we tie it up. And just like Mackenzie said, those three can turn it around. And they might just be able to do so right here. Yeah, rare green triple. And now here comes the pitching change, which is quite obvious. At least I think they're doing a pitching change anyway. I would imagine it's about time for this guy. He's up over. He's at 100 pitches, so probably going to be it for him. Edward Bizardo is in. Bizardo is in. Bizardo? I'm not really sure how to say that. Looks like he's got nice numbers though, so I don't know. This might be tough. I don't know much about this guy. Well, I mean, people are allowed to be negative. I mean, we've been playing pretty bad, but just gotta remember it's a long game. There's ebbs and flows. You never know how it's gonna go. Hopefully, we can get this running and cut it to a 1-run lead. That'd be pretty cool. Hopefully, Torque's ready to go. Give the ball a ride. Ooh, that'd be pretty lit. Is that what the kids say? It'd be litty. Big time litty. Called strike one. Runner at third, nobody out. Torque hit a bomb and tied it. That'd be pretty cool. I just want a sac fly or a base hit here. Fucking bring it to within one. Bottom of the sixth, it's a 4-2 game. Tigers get a run in here on a Riley Green triple. Fuck, fouled away, it's 0-2. Ball one, down low. One, two. Hell yeah, he'll fucking make it at least a 1-run game. So it'll be 4-3 as that'll be in play runs. That'll get the run in from third. All we needed was a sac fly. Maybe he was up there unselfishly trying to hit one, tied the game up on accident. Nope, just a sac fly. Torkelson's out, but we get the run in, 4-3. 2-run inning for the Tigers, cuts the lead to 1. Here's Z-Mac for the rare home run. The Z-Bomb. Hell yeah, McKenzie. Turn the game around with our 3 good middle of... There we go. That's much better from the middle of the lineup there. They got us 2 runs, just like we needed. Yeah, 2 runs was exactly what we needed right there. Now this is a whole different complexity. Now we'll bring in a real relief pitcher instead of that idiot. 2-0, Hannafy for the rest of the game. But Hannafy did get us to the 7th where we could bring in like Holton or somebody now. .3-0, nice job by McKinstry. Way to take, way to take. He should get something nice here. Something a little too nice. Maybe you turn on it. Nope, taken all the way. 3-1. Probably the right move. Tried to backdoor him 3 different times on a slider and missed each shot. 3-1. And he'll walk McKinstry, ball 4. 1 on, 1 out for Dingler. Who knows what'll happen with the powerful catcher up. Maybe he'll have a moment. He's overdue for something. Come on, Dings. The Dingle Bomb has been missing for a while. We're all curious where it's been. Give him the Dingler. Just show us the in-play runs and we can all go in peace. Dingler flies out on the first pitch, it looks like. 1 away, or 2 away. Here's Meadows with 2 down. Gosh. Well, we're going to need Mr. Parker Meadows to come up big here. Maybe keep the inning alive with like a base hit or a double or a triple or something. Try and score McKinstry. We'll see what happens. 1 on, 2 out. Tigers have 2 across. It's 4-3. Mariners lead. Tigers trying to erase the lead. Pickoff attempt at the first. Doesn't look like anything's really going on with that move. 1 on, 2 out. Good speed between Parker and McKinstry. Ball hit to the wall, could score. Meadows has the ability to hit it out there, so another pickoff at first. They're really sure McKinstry's on his way over to fucking second on this pitch. Back to back. If they do it again, his ass. I mean, now he can pretty much just go whenever. He literally can get the craziest fucking lead off on these dudes right now. Ball 1. He's completely got the pitcher's attention, which is great. Because isn't the rule you can only do 2 pickoffs in like per like at bat or some shit like that, or in a row, or there's like a weird pickoff rule where if he does it again and doesn't actually pick his ass off, I think we get second base on that. 1-0. Or something like that. There's like a weird rule with pickoffs now where you can't just do like thousands of them in a row. That's why. And that's probably how he just stole second base, because I don't think you can pretty much do anything about it after 2 throwovers. And McKinstry gets his second steal of the game, his 15th of the year. Those are flying up now. 2-0 on Meadows. A base hit could tie this game up. Now we just need Parker to come through one time. Can he do it? Need a single. Or something. You get rewarded if you hit a single here, Parker. He let a. All right, he was 2-1. A slider right down the middle, man. He let the really nice pitch just go by. 2-1. Fouled away. It's 2-2. Come on, Parker. Just a base hit, just a tap, man. Damn it, he struck out again. He just took the strike, too. Terrible at bat. All right, top of the 7th, 4-3. Tigers down by 1. At least they bring it to within 1. Moore, Williamson, and Crawford. 8-9-1 due up here for the Mariners. Hope we get a quick shutdown inning here from whoever comes out of the bullpen. I'll be right back. I'm going to step out and smoke a square real quick. Or finish up the one I had earlier anyway. I'll be right back. 2 seconds. All right, they got fly out, one away. All right, hopefully we can get through the 7th here. Top 7, one away. Here's the 9-hitter Williamson. I'm gonna go grab some pop here real quick. I'll be right back. One, two. All right, I'm all set now. Should be able to finish the rest of this game without getting up and doing shit, but you know. 1, 2. Come on, go after him, Hannafy. Fouled it off. It'll remain 1, 2. I like that pitch there. Do 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 do. 1, 2. And another foul ball. We'll get another 1, 2. Come on, Hannafy, put him away. I like that he's going after him though, which is no reason to like step around this guy or like be afraid to challenge him. Hey, there you go. Should be the second out of the inning. Top of the order due up now with 2 away after a ground out. That might be it for Hannafy. They're probably going to go get a lefty or Canely. 1 of the 2. Pitching change coming for Detroit with 2 outs in the top of the 7th. Always love a 2-out pitching change. Always exciting. Tyler Holton in the pitch. All right. Hopefully Holton comes in and shuts this shit the fuck down and gets us to the bottom of the 7th. 4-3. Mariners leading by 1. Tigers hoping to shut this down and get it back to the 7th with some momentum on their side. So maybe they can grab a late lead. Winning with some late flair. Always fun. Avoid, you know, the necessary dramatics of a walk-off or anything like that. Try to grab a couple runs in the bottom of the 7th. Take a lead. You never know. Crawford will be the hitter against Holton here in the top of the 7th, though, once it picks back up. 2 down. Top 7. Yeah, it'll be Baez, Keith, and Torres. So that's a good chunk of the lineup to try to get something brewing. All right. Ball 1. Fuck, come on now. Oh, I hate that. Oh, it's a sweeper. I don't mind that, actually. Yeah, it's been fucked up since the first inning. Not much I can do about it, Joel. If I controlled the site, I would change it, but I don't, so I'm not much I can do about it, bud. Here, I mean, if you don't want it, I'll just get rid of it. There you go. Anyway, 2-1. with 2 away. Thinks that your phone broke at Michigan Adventures, though. That's always a bummer. No, yeah, I'm just, I don't. Yeah, I'll get rid of it if you're gonna say something. Not much I can do about it. Baez, Keith, and Torres, and no one really cares. Do you think I didn't notice that, Joel? Genuine question. We're 7 innings into the game, and you're just like, hey, I don't think you noticed, but the field is glitched. Just like, really? I noticed that after it stopped working in the first inning. Just letting you know. I know. I have very, very good eyes. I'm not blind or anything. But I appreciate it. At least you're not telling me over and over again. That shit was wild earlier. Everything still works, but your dad. Yeah, that's understandable though, because he probably has to get you a new one, or at least probably has to pay to get the screen fixed or whatever. It happens though. I mean, phones aren't indestructible. They fall, they break. Bottom of the 7th coming up. Baez, Keith, and Torres. Let's hope the Tigers can maybe get some runs. Would be pretty cool. Definitely could use something here. Yeah, they're little pieces. They're kind of like I don't really know if it's glass screens. I don't really know what to call that material. Kind of like a composite glass composite. So, all right, Baez, Keith, and Torres due up here in the bottom of the 7th. 4-3. Mariners lead. I'm guessing they're going to keep that pitcher they brought in. Well, actually, they might go get a lefty. No, they'll leave this righty in. That guy. I'm guessing they'll leave the guy they brought in last half inning to close out the 7th or the 6th. Called strike 1. Yeah, they're going to leave Bizzardo in there. You had a lot of fun. Oh, that's good, man. Michigan Adventures is a fun ass place. A lot to do there. I think they even have a damn. Baez grounds out 1 away. I think they even got a water place there too. Here's Keith. 4-3 game. Tigers looking to tie it up somehow. Manufacture a run, hit a bomb. Somebody's got to do something. Let's try to get a run here. For the one time. Called strike 1. Tigers are taking first pitch strikes down the middle here for some reason. Suppose it'll pay off. Pretty sure if you're Keith, you should probably have hit that thing in the left center field about 500 foot, but all right. And he lets another one right down. Well, at least he swung at that one. Fouled it off. It'll be 0-2. All right, at least he swung at that one. I was gonna say, God, dude, did you really just let another one go right by you? Don't let this happen to you, Keith. Yeah, Mago is definitely not Mago on that last at bat. It was Javier Baez. And Keith flies out, 2 away. Ugh, bad inning. Here's Torres. Gonna come down in the middle of the lineup again, getting us some runs. Bum 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 bum. Here's Torres with 2 away. Called strike 1. Another pitch right down the middle to start off an at bat that the Tigers just let go by. So all 3 at bats today, or this inning. Just a very hittable pitch right down the pipe. By the way, it's 0-2. And Torres strikes out. He just watches the pitch go by. All right, well, top of the 8th coming up. That was a terrible at bat. That was a terrible inning for the Tigers. Anyway, here's it'll be Rodriguez, Raleigh, and Ariza Reyna in the top of the 8th. Hopefully, we can shut this down. These will be, depending on the handedness, these will probably be, they'll probably bring in a righty here. Probably Canely, right? Vest. One of the two. Hopefully we can shut this down and get it to the bottom of the 8th and take a lead. No, those were very easy. I don't know. He does throw pretty hard, but I don't know why the hell Torres just let that pitch go by at strike 3. Oh, well. This is a pretty good game anyway. It's not like it's a bad game. Sucks the Tigers' offense is kind of whack right now. And Torres had Skubal had a little bit of a bad start. Just need 2. He gave up all 4 runs, so it was probably one of his worst starts of the year. Not great. Not great. Either way, top 8. Rodriguez, Raleigh, and Ariza Reyna. Yeah, he he was all over the place with his control. He had trouble with control tonight. Usually real good with putting the baseball where he wants it to go, but it was kind of not doing what he wanted it to do, I guess is a good way to put it. Hopefully, Fordon brought up a pretty good point. He's like, the velocity seemed down. It's like, oh, that's never a good sign. Rodriguez, Raleigh, and Ariza Reyna. Whenever they want to start the top of the 8th, it's taking a really long time. This is almost longer than the 7th inning stretch for some reason. I guess we're just giving these guys a long time to break. Jesus Christ. Yeah, he didn't hit for many first pitch strikes today either. I think 9 for 21. If I saw that right. Here's J-Rod. Holton's still out there to start the 7th, apparently. Or the 8th, to work the 8th. I guess the idea is to put Cal Raleigh on the right side of the plate. But I think he hits from both sides. But whatever. Swing and strike 1. Well, hopefully this plays off. Better calls time. Pays off, plays off. That's a weird way to put that. Hey, went away. They get him to ground out. Nice start to the inning. Rodriguez out on a grounder. Here's the big dumper. Tigers have kept him in check. I think they do. I think they have good pitching for Seattle. I think their offense has been their Achilles heel this year. I don't think it's the most consistent offense. They got like 3 or 4 guys hitting above a 700 OPS, 700 or better OPS. So it's not exactly like the best offense in baseball, but I think they pitch pretty good. Hopefully we can get Raleigh. Quickly 0-2 here. They got a swing and strike and a swing and strike again. Couple whiffs here by Raleigh. Hopefully they can get a third one. Brash has a 0.9 ERA. Sheesh. He'll probably come in this game too. 1-run game. Ball 1. Hell yeah, Daniel. How's it going? Nice to see you. What's up, Peter? It's going good. How's it going? Hoping the Tigers can complete a little comeback here, maybe. We'll see. 2-1. Fuck. Don't like, or 2-2. Don't like that. Gotta throw strikes. Two against the Mariners. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it's a little different when it's movie the show. No, not his greatest outing. And Cal Raleigh just made it a 5-3 game. It wasn't even a bad pitch. I don't even know how he pulls that in the left field. Well, 5-3. Yeah, it literally wasn't even a bad pitch. It was really actually not it was outside. He just reached across and smacked it out. That might have cooked us. I don't know. We'll see. Ball 1. Don't know why we didn't bring in a right-handed reliever for this inning. Well, I mean, I guess that puts him at the left side of the plate. 1-1. Yeah, he was 0 for 3 otherwise. We kept him in pretty good. And really, a solo homer isn't that bad. If he's going to do any damage, you want him to do it like that with nobody on. Because again, you score 2, you're right back in the game. You needed 2 anyway to make it a save in the top of the 9th, so now it's just you need 3. And Arena goes down, 2 away. Here's Garver. Well, hopefully we score 3 runs here and force a save in the 9th. We'll see, though. Yeah, we'll need a 3-run rally here in the bottom of the 8th. Or at least a 2-run thing to make the 9th inning really interesting. By the way, it's 0-1. Needed a little comeback. Hey, there we go. We get out of the inning, but they get the run on the solo homer by Raleigh. 5-3, bottom of the 8th. Tigers need a couple runs here. It'll be Perez, Green, and Torkelson. Perez, Green, and Torque here in the bottom of the 8th. We're running out of outs. Need 2 to tie and 3 to take a lead and force a save spot in the 9th. Yeah, these 3 can turn it around. We've seen them almost tie it last half inning or 2 innings ago. So, can the Tigers find something? Perez, Green, and Torkelson do up in the bottom of the 8th. Hopefully we can find a rally. Or a Raleigh, get it? Like Cal Raleigh. One thing I noticed, this is the only reason we're not the best at starting pitchers with a mix of a little of We're actually are the best team in baseball, so I'm not exactly sure what you mean by that. God damn it. I don't get what you mean though. As ZNK, we're literally or ZNX, we're literally the best team in baseball. But all right. Anyway, here's Jahmai Jones to pinch hit with the lefty up. Spear is in the pitch. Gabe Spear. Damn. Yeah, if it was 10-0, yeah, I'd quit watching. But I don't agree with that, ZNX. I think we have pretty solid starting pitching, pretty solid bullpen, pretty solid offense. We're a pretty solid baseball team. They could use a little addition, sure. But also you don't really want to give up a whole bunch for a year that, not really World Series or bust this season. 1-0. Most really good analysts and experts have us winning the World Series in 2027. Cody hit 3 home runs. For the Yankees? I wish we'd start hitting home runs. 2-0. Two one on a called strike. 5-3, bottom of the 8th. Offense hasn't been really good today at all. They've been very dead at the plate. Hopefully they can get a couple hits here and put ourselves back in this game. Dude, there have been so many fucking... I hate timeouts and delays and shit, dude, so much. We're what do you mean we're sitting pretty? We're literally have the best. I think we have the best record in baseball right now. But all right. I get you, ZNX. Yeah, it's pretty good. I think in the American League it's like 5 games. 2-2 for Jahmai Jones. We're still on an injury delay. Ugh. Jones is out, 1 away. All right, here's Riley Green with 1 out. Lefty on lefty. I don't think this is going to end well. Will somebody hit the ball? Ball 1. It's ball 1. And Riley Green lines out 2 away. Here's Torque, 2 down. Hey, Green's had a nice night tonight. He's 2 for 4. Just wasn't able to come through when we needed it. Could use the Torque bomb here. Should fucking at least make it a 1-run game. Tee off on the lefty. Unless they just walk him. Oh, no, they're going to go after him. Fouled away, it's 0-1. Come on, Torque. Little XBH. Yeah, it's 0-2 on a swing and strike. Damn it. This ain't looking so good, folks. You never know, though. Until it's an out, it's not an out. And that'll end the inning. Well, it's going to take a walk-off now. 5-3, top 9. Just dead at the plate again. Not a singular good at-bat tonight. Ugh. Yeah, Joel. Not there. A bad day at the plate. Yeah, Tigers still have a shot at the 9th, but still doesn't really take away. It's been a pretty bad offensive effort. Hopefully they find their bats again at the plate tomorrow. Top 9. Polanco, Solano, and more. I don't know. Don't really follow the Mariners. Don't know who closes their games out. I'm guessing some guy. Yeah, who knows? Could have just been a bad night. Carlos Hernandez is in to pitch the 9th. Ugh. I don't know if this is a good idea. Munoz is their closer. Oh, okay. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go rip the final part of my dart, and then yeah. Either way, it's the top of the 9th. We're down 5-3. Hopefully, we keep it 5-3 for the bottom of the Yeah, Hinch and them gave this. By the way, when we put in Hanafi, we've conceded defeat in the game. Just so you're kind of aware, it's like, why are we bringing in these crappy pitchers? We gave this game up when they scored 3 in the top of the 5th. That's the reason. For some reason, the Tigers have it in their heads that they just lose games at certain points of games if something happens, and I haven't figured it out why. The Giants, it's the same mindset the Giants had during their run. No, you need 1 or 2 pitchers to kind of just eat bad innings. Why is this taking so fucking long to throw a pitch? Holy shit, dude. It's just gonna throw it right down the middle, just get it over with. Ball 1. I really don't want to watch this if he gives up another fucking single. One out. That's not a ball. 2-0. 3-0. He's not even trying to throw a strike. He walked him on 4 pitches. I mean, this game's not why did they bring Hernandez into a 2-run game? I don't understand that. We had a shot to win this one still in the 9th. Yeah, they just didn't even fall for one of it. They're like, no. Yeah, if they score like 3 of these runs, I'm just ending the stream. I ain't watching the rest of this shit. They don't get 3 consecutive out. And he threw it right down the middle. Oh, here comes a grand slam. Time to get rid of this fucking idiot. This guy stinks. 0-2. For some reason, this guy's chasing horse shit. See you later, Posh. You have a good night, man. 1-2 ball. Oh, it's way worse when 0 outs. Unless you take the ball home. Start a double play. Oh, and that'll probably score all the runs. Because with the 1-2 count, he throws it way too much in the strike zone. Goes for whips down 3-0, and then that'll be a base hit. He hasn't given up a single out yet. It's 6-3. Well, that was particularly ineffective. Are they going to pull him finally? Top of the order. But poor pitcher has to come in and, oh, yeah, they're going to bring in Brandt to deal with this. Fuck did they even put this dude in for? He just ruined the game. Any realistic shot at a comeback is over. This game's cooked. Ugh. Well, can't win them all, I suppose. I don't know, maybe. I'm not sure who you're talking about. No idea who you're talking about. I don't know what the other all-star closers mean. Yeah, sure. He can play whenever he feels like it, I suppose. 6-3, top of the 9th. I don't know who you're talking about, though. You should use names. That's really helpful for me. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I hate pitching changes so much. Almost asleep. Good, I fell asleep. I don't even know what we're doing anymore. What's going on in this? I wouldn't. Yeah, I guess you could. I wouldn't pitch Will Vest in this fucking game. Uh, I don't even know what's going on anymore. What is it? What are we doing here? What is this? We've been on a commercial break for so long. I don't even know what this is. What is happening? What is this? This doesn't look like football. Ball one. Yeah, probably not the best idea to come out and immediately throw a ball with the bases loaded. Called strike one. That's a lot better. Will Vest. Yeah, Will Vest is not available. Well, would be available tomorrow, yeah. Orioles won again, 7. Hey, Orioles finally starting to play good baseball. That's good. 1-2. Hey, strikeout would be huge. Yeah, hopefully. We tend to win a lot of Mize starts, so hopefully Mize has a good game. And he threw it right down the fucking middle again. Well, I have a bad feeling about that pitch. Lost to the Orioles in the playoffs. In the MLB The Show. Well, my stream could be coming to an end if this ball is if this wasn't just a sac fly. That stinks. They're probably a difficult ass team to play in that game. What did Crawford do? He was a sac fly. Or did he hit all the runs in? Oh, he had a base hit or a fielder's choice. Oh. Error by second. Oh, nice. An error. And they scored 2 runs. 2 on, 2 out. 2-0 count for Rodriguez. Still nobody out. Day 3. We've lost this game. And he walked him on 4 pitches. Now up, here's Cal Raleigh with the bases loaded. This might be our last at bat here, boys. I got a real bad feeling about where this baseball is going to wind up. And then we'll just bow out peacefully in this one. Yeah, we could use some. Yeah, it's not going to end good, ZNX. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Does that say 80? Okay, 83.6. I thought that said something else. Dun dun. No, it's next week. Probably Tuesday or Monday or some shit. Next week. After Monday, something like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or something like that. 0-1 to Raleigh. 0-2. 0-2, bases full. We still haven't gotten it out yet here in the top of the ninth. Bases loaded, 3 runs across. 1-2 on a ball. In the way, Brevia. I mean, Brevia stunk too. If Cal is the only person this dude strikes out. Crash out. Yeah, it would be pretty funny. 1-2. Ball 2, 2-2. Deuce, deuce. And they fucking threw it right in the middle. Let me guess. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, we figured the Grand Slam was coming. All right, everybody. Y'all have a good night. GG's to the Mariners. Not really a good game, but you guys know you won. Ugh, stupid fucking inning. If you still want to watch, that's on you. It's fucking 12-3. Y'all have a great night. We'll be live again most likely tomorrow. Probably not going to make Sunday's game, but we'll see about that. Yeah. Y'all have a great night. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out tonight. Unfortunately, we got rained out. I don't know. It was like, yeah, I'll be live tomorrow. Yeah, it's just unfortunately bad weather. Lightning, you never know when that's gonna happen. A torrential downpour, a tornado, a hurricane, a tornado, a volcano erupted in the middle of the game. It was a pretty bad weather game. All things considered. The bad weather gave the Mariners the edge, unfortunately. So yeah, rain out, volcano out, and a hurricane out. So we were unable to finish the game. We don't know who won. We don't know who lost. We'll just chalk it up to both teams didn't do their best, and so now it's rain out. That's the best way to describe the game. Is both teams, didn't really do their greatest, but one team got rained out, the other didn't, and that's how the game was played. All right, everyone, have a good night. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your Friday night. Hopefully, we play better tomorrow. Hopefully, we can win one of these games so we can. Brent, yeah, we got rained out. Actually, we've been live for 2 hours and 45 minutes waiting for a rain out to end, but it just never ended. We just got rained out. That's all. Don't go look at the game, Brent. Just assume it was a rain out, and we took a loss because of it. Yeah, we decided to take a loss in lieu of the game being played. See you later, Garrick. You kind of came in at the very end of the stream, buddy. Yeah, very bad. Yeah, it was raining like crazy. And the Tigers just conceded the defeat because of the bad rain. So, all right, everyone. Have a good night. Peace out. Go Lions, go Patriots, and it's go Tigers, even though we lost. And yeah, peace out. I'll see y'all next time. Good night.